is gonna be my thing. All right, so we're gonna go over a little back or pull day warm up. This is a good one to kind of hit all the areas of your back. So we're gonna start with a cable pullover, a cable rope pullover. We'll move into like a low row. So basically we're gonna hit like shoulder depression through setting your shoulders down, activating your lats, and then we'll move into, and you'll get a little scapular retraction from this too, and we'll move into like a low row, and that is gonna be good for pulling the shoulder blades back and getting the lower lats, and then we'll do a band pull apart, which is gonna be good for kind of externally rotating your shoulders and just getting all the stuff in the middle of your shoulder blades. All of this stuff, when we're doing activations, you're not trying to fatigue your muscle. If you find that you're tired or you're grunting or you're making faces, you're doing too much because it's an activation. If this takes away from the main work that we're trying to do, you're taking steps backward. So the weight should be something that you can easily do, but just turn the muscle on, flip the switch on and get ready to work out. And reps, I don't know, as needed. You're gonna have to figure out what your body needs. Once I feel the blood is in the muscle, once I feel I'm connected with that muscle, I'm done. I don't need to do anymore, move on. So we'll start with the pullovers. So we'll start with a straight arm. We'll walk back away. And this is the same thing with the band, whether it's a cable or a band. It's a little bit different with the dumbbell, but with a cable or a band, it's the same concept. So we'll grab the weight, we'll move back, the arms stay straight. The only point of movement is a pivot from the shoulder. So if you're moving this in the movement, look at my tricep. You're flexing your tricep. We don't want to flex the tricep. We want to move from the shoulder and use the lat to depress the shoulder blade, to pull it down. So here, and the torso angle can vary, but generally straight arms, a little bit of a hinge down, down and squeeze. Don't let your body collapse and your shoulders roll forward. You gotta keep this here, lats. Big squeeze in your lats. Right underneath the armpits. Move through that as needed. Then we'll come to the row. Same thing, whether this is a machine where you set the seat high, or you're doing a cable, or you're doing a band, the concept is pretty much the same. So here, again, not a bunch of weight. We're just waking up. So we'll get here. We're gonna lean forward just a little bit. And I'm pulling this down towards my hips. That's it. And I'm feeling that right in here, that lower lat, because I'm pulling it down. Because when we're doing a lot of our rowing movements, a lot of people want to do this, and you're going to be hitting those traps. That's not what we're trying to train. We'll do shrugs if we want to hit traps, or we'll do deadlifts. All right, so that's our low row. Pull aparts, same thing with this. You want to make sure that your shoulders are down. If you're up here doing pull aparts, you see my traps. We don't want that. This needs to all set down the whole time. And now the shoulder blades are pinching in the middle. I feel my rear delts. I feel all the tissue, all the muscle around my shoulder blades. And how you position your hands also can play a role. Experiment with it. I like to go here and externally rotate. You'll see my shoulders set down. If you let your hands come in, they're gonna pop up. If you go here, it's easier to bring your shoulders down. All right.